The NASCAR Cup Series delivered an action-packed race weekend at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, where the number 21 car was strong all race long. And on lap 252, Josh Berry, you took the lead and you did not look back, winning your first Cup Series race. What's the feeling of getting that first win, especially in Wood Brothers' 75th year?
Yeah, no, it's been awesome. Honestly, we've had a great start to the year. I feel like everybody on the 21 team's been doing a really good job. We've been in contention several times already, so I feel like it's not too total of a shock, to see us up front and contending for a win. And just really proud of the guys. We've done a great job. Car was really solid Sunday, and we were able to, strategies got crazy kind of the second half of the race. We were able to capitalize on it after we had a mistake on pit road and find ourselves in contention and get the win.
Miles, as Josh crossed that start-finish line, what was going through your head?
I was pretty excited. Honestly, it was a pretty big moment. It was a big win for us as the team, new team together. My first win as a crew chief, Josh's first Cup win as a driver. Quite a few guys on our team's first win in the positions they're in, so it was pretty exciting.
For Eddie and Lynn, their whole family to get that win together, and man, I was honored to be a part of it, and it'll just be a special experience for the rest of my life to share those memories with the guys. And the road crew guys, the guys that work on our shop, they work so hard, and we really have just been building chemistry together and getting to know one another. And so I was happy to celebrate with them and to celebrate with the Woods and celebrate with pit crew, Josh, Miles, and it was just special seeing a lot of our dudes get their first win. There's 3 guys on my pit crew that got their first win. That was Miles' first and Josh's first, so it was just cool to be a part of that.
I feel like it's rare sometimes to have a driver-team pairing that's new be successful right off the bat, and same thing with a new driver-crew chief pairing. What do you contribute that success to so early on this season?
Well, I think it's a number of things. Obviously, I'm coming off a year of experience of Cup racing, so I feel a little better prepared going into that. And Miles Stanley's done a great job. He's been a big part of Team Penske the last few years in the Next Gen program, and he's more than prepared for this opportunity. And I knew that going into it. He's a great understanding of this new car and what we need to do. And we've just been trying to keep it simple and just prepare the best we can, make good adjustments on Saturdays and qualify well, keep our track position, execute on pit road. There's still, and really even for how we've ran, I feel like there's a lot of areas that we can still improve on, right? Like now we're sitting in pre-race meetings and I've ran these Cup races. I can look back at what I learned last year. And obviously on the team side, we're just going to continue to get better as the season goes on.
Really, this is the first intermediate style racetrack that we've been to together, and I expected to run well, but I didn't anticipate being that good at the end of the race. And really where we were running most of the race, we were kind of 5th to 10th place car. We were able to maintain where we were, and my biggest concern honestly was losing track position and getting back in the field and not being able to kind of progress back through. And we had that exact thing happen. We had a problem on pit road. We had to come back, tighten the right front. Ended up tail lead lap, and Josh did an incredible job on a couple restarts. Got our track position back. We had a little bit of fortune with strategy calls and things like that. But honestly, we drove back through the field pretty well. And at that point, it's like, all right, we're pretty good here. And then we just kind of had one money stop at the end, and the pit crew did a pretty good job. It wasn't the best stop of the day for us, but it was certainly competitive enough to maintain second off of pit road, which put us in position for the last run to the end. And then Josh did an incredible job racing with the 99 there and getting the win for us.
And we did see some loose tires. From a tire changer's perspective, what is so tough about getting that one lug secure?
Yeah, it is our job to get it secure. It just sometimes it slips by you, and there's a little pink line that we try to get the lug nut over, and sometimes you think it's tight, and the next thing you know, the tire's off. But it's just, again, it happens so quick, and you're thinking about the next part of the stop, and sometimes you just miss it.
What's it been like to see the reaction from those drivers and even to the fans? This was a very popular win.
No, it was a very popular win. It just goes to show you a ton of the respect that the garage has for the Wood Brothers is a big part of that, and their legacy and history in this sport really is something a lot of people appreciate a lot. And I think, my story, it's such a unique one, right? And I've been a part of a lot of different programs, a lot of different race teams. There was a lot of obviously all our teammates here was really excited, but having some of the guys, Kyle Larson came to Victory Lane. That's somebody that I've spent a good bit of time with, and And to have guys like that excited for us and appreciate what we were able to accomplish is really cool.
What are you looking forward to heading into Homestead Miami Speedway? What are the challenges you see for this team, and what are the positives you see for this team?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Homestead's a great track, especially with these Cup Series cars. They put on a great show. It's a ton of fun going down there and racing that track, right? As a driver, you have a ton of different options, different lanes and techniques that you can use. So I feel like, given the success we've had at the start of the year, I feel like our car will be really solid. I think I had a really solid race there last year in the 4 car and just missed out on the top 10 and 11th. So I feel like we can take everything that I learned there last year and combine with this 21 car speed, and hopefully we can find ourselves in contention again.
Josh Berry hopes to continue this team's success coming up this weekend at Homestead Miami Speedway.